dancing in the light. Wooden desks and borrowed time. Names and dates on fading boards felt like forever back before. Chalk dust memories on my hands and my head. Lessons more than numbers, all the ones I never read. Hallway echoes call my name. Lockers rust but feel the same. I pass that school on my way home. Slow down more than I let on. Funny how the smallest signs teach us the longest lines. Missed the bus, erased mistakes, love notes folded in my book. Learn to laugh, learn to wait, learn more than the tests we took. Chalk dust memories smudge the years but stay. Every wrong and every right still grades me to this day. If I could raise my hand again and ask what matters most, I thank those days for teaching me what they never wrote. Chalk dust memories ain't clean, ain't clear, but they still outline the shape of how I ended up here. Bell rings once, then fades away, but the lesson stays. Fresh white lines in the morning sun, covering scars we can't outrun. Same old boards, different shade, fences painted white again. I walk the yard with a borrowed brush. Quiet house, but the paint smells new. Every stroke brings back a voice saying, son, some things are up to you. Fences painted white again, like we're starting over when time was kind and love was plain. Fences painted white again. Summer days in cut-off jeans. Dad laughed loud, Mom kept time. If forgiveness had a color, it looks something like this. Bright enough to face the truth, soft enough to miss. Fences painted white again, like we're starting over when time was kind and love was plain. Fences painted white again. Back and forth on the creaking floor, evening light through the screen door. Every sway hums an old refrain. Grandpa's rocking chair sings again. Chair still there by the window pane, paint worn thin, but it feels the same. I sit a while, let the world slow down, listen close to that gentle sound. Funny how the quiet knows things no sermon ever told. Grandpa's rocking chair song never needed words, taught me how to wait my turn and listen more than heard. He'd rock soft with a knowing smile, say stay put, let it take a while. Didn't preach, didn't raise his tone, let the silence lead me home. Grandpa's rocking chair song played from dusk till dawn. Every creak a lesson learned on how to carry on. If I ever rush too fast or forget what matters true, I slow my steps and hear that chair rock me back to you. That grandpa's rocking chair song still rocks me today, teaching me the strength it takes to move slow on the way. Night moves in, chair sways long, time hums low, a song. Yellowed smile, corners bent, light caught still in 79. Slip between a prayer and amen, a Polaroid. Sunday Sunday sun through stained glass blue. I don't kneel the way I used to, but I open up that book again, and there you are. Funny how the holiest things don't say a thing. A Polaroid in the Bible pages, smiling back, proof that love once lived right here, in between the cracks. Church steps after morning rain, lace dress, daddy's hand. Someone said, hold still a sec, and froze that day. The Polaroid in the Bible pages, time can't fade, it keeps the faith in ordinary days. Safe. If I ever lose my way or doubt what's true, I find that picture tucked away, and I remember you. A Polaroid in the Bible pages still believes that heaven shows up quietly in memory. Tin lunchbox dented blue, packed with hope and peanut butter too. Didn't know what the world would do with a kid and a dream or two. I still keep it on a dusty shelf, and scratch like my old self, open it when days feel mean, just to check what's still in me. A tin lunchbox full of dreams, bigger than it ever seemed. Every wish and paper plan fit right there in a child's hand. Mama's note in shaking, be good kid and don't overthink. Trading snacks, making deals, buying time between the bells. Funny how the smallest things carry everything. A tin lunchbox full of dreams, leaked a little at the seams, but every dent, every scar shows how hard we want it fall. If I could pack it up again, I'd bring less fear, more belief. But I guess that's how you learn what to carry, what to leave. A tin lunchbox full of dreams ain't as full, but still it seems enough to get me through the day and remember why I stayed. A lid snaps shut, world rolls on, dreams still packed, just moving on. Wooden wheels on a dusty lane. Every creek calls out a name. I've been carrying who I was in a wagon, in a wagon full of memories. I pull it slow through changing days. Some things lost, some things stay. Can't haul it all, but I try, choosing what gets to ride. A wagon full of memories. Everybody moves with me. Everybody moves with me. Every mile, every bend tells me where I've been. Hand-me-downs and laughter loud. Old quilts, folded promises vowed. Packed with hope and stubborn dreams, more than what it ever seemed. Funny how the weight I bear feels lighter when I care. A wagon full of memory ain't meant to race or flee. It just rolls at its own pace, like a life that learned to be. If I stop, let some go, it don't mean they're gone. Something's right inside my chest when the wagon's drawn. Wagon full of memories, don't need shiny wheels or speed. Just a road, a little faith, and room for what I need. Wheels roll on, daylight dims, memories hum like hymns. Morning rain on red clay ground, barefoot tracks go weaving round. Sun comes up, dries what it can, leaves a mark on every man. Footprints in the red clay don't wash clean away. Every step I ever took still knows my name. Road looks paved where dirt once ran. Same old hill, a different plan. I slowed down where I used to race, let the past set my pace. Funny how the ground still sees who we're trying to be. We'd run hard till our legs were sore, leave our prints by the creek bank shore. Didn't know the earth would keep every promise made in a leap. Footprints in the red clay, side by side and crossed. Every fall, every stand shows what it cost. If I ever doubt the road or wonder where I've been, I look look down at where I started and remember when those footprints in the red clay ain't stuck in yesterday. They're the map that leads me home when I've lost my way. Rain moves on, earth stays red, steps fade slow but lit. Note that never quite comes out. Dust and time and quiet doubt. It's been years since anyone played that old tune Papa used to say still leans crooked, bent and frayed up there. Funny how a broken thing still knows how to sing. Broken harmonica on the shelf still hums a song I hear myself. Every bending breath it felt ain't gone. Front porch nights, one lamp lit, slow blues drifting through the grid. He closes his eyes, lean into it like prayer. That broken harmonica on the shelf taught me more than words could tell. How to lose and still stay held by sound. Maybe it don't play so clean, but neither do most memories. Cracks let all the truth come free somehow. One soft breath, one bent note, broken harmonica on the shelf keeps the past inside itself. Proof a song don't need to be whole to hell. I don't touch it, it still plays. Hinges sigh in afternoon shade, roses lean, the latch half bent. Every sound comes back my way by the garden gate. Echoes by the garden gate. Call me home Words we left in open air, never gone. I don't knock like I once did. Time's taught me where to sit. I'll wait a second, hear my name in the quiet. Funny how the open space holds a face. Running through with muddy shoes, mama's laugh, the evening news. We'd swing that gate a little wide, let the day come in. Echoes by the garden gate, soft and true, teaching me the way back in was always. If I ever doubt this place or where I've been, I lean into that creaking sound and hear us again. Those echoes by the garden gate still remain, hoping every year I've lived like yesterday. Gate swings once, then settles late. Echo stays by the gate.
Dust in the air, late afternoon. Cardboard boxes, old perfume. I found your name in crooked ink, and every word made time stand still. A letter found in the attic said the things you never said. Folded dreams and second chances, written long before we bled. The house is quiet, roof still leaks. Same old creaks along the stairs. I wonder if you ever knew I'd end up finding you up there. Some truths wait until it's too late. Chasing work in younger days. Said you come back before the frost, but life got in the way. I heard your voice between the words, trying hard to be a man. If I'd known you needed grace more than pride, more than time, I'd have met you halfway home. Instead of reading this goodbye. If I'd known you needed grace more than pride, more than time, I'd have met you halfway home. Instead of reading this goodbye, I folded it slow, then let it be. Some love waits to set us free.
Wooden table, evening light, pages thin, but hold 'em tight. Names and dates and faded ink, saying more than words can think. Dust on the family Bible don't mean the faith is gone. It just shows the years have passed since some hearts moved on. I brush it off, reflect, careful hands, like I'm touching promised land. Read the lines I used to skip, finding truth in fellowship. Funny how the words still wait, patient as our fate. Mama read by lamplight glow, Daddy bowed his head real low. I didn't know what grace could be, just knew it felt like family. Dust on the family Bible settled in like time. Every prayer we whispered soft still knows it's right. If I ever lose my way or doubt what I was taught, I'll turn back to those worn pages and find the love they call. If I ever lose my way or doubt what I was taught, I'll turn back to those worn pages and find the love they call. Dust on the family Bible ain't neglect, it's proof of a faith that lived through living and still holds true. Lamp burns low, pages stay, face still breathes this way. walls, afternoon light on crochet shawls. Every second learned to stay in Grandma's house. Grandma's clock still ticking, same old sound. Keeps the past right where it was, safe and found. Houses quiet, keys in hand. I don't visit like I but that clock still counts me in when I step back then. Funny how the slowest things mean everything. Sunday naps and lemon tea, stories told repeatedly. I'd watch that hand go round and round, thinking time was ours. Grandma's clock still ticking through the years, measuring the love we had, not the fears. If I ever rush the day or wish the hour's gone, I remember how she smiled, said, "Child, it's just moving on." Grandma's clock's still ticking inside my chest, teaching me the longest ways are often best. Tick, then tock, the house stands still. Time keeps love and always will. Morning rain on red clay ground, barefoot tracks go weaving round. Sun comes up, dries what it can, leaves a mark on every man. Footprints in the red clay don't wash clean away. Every step I ever took still knows my name. Road looks paved where dirt once ran, same old hill, a different plan. I slowed down where I used to race, let the past set my pace. Funny how the ground still sees who we're trying to be. We run hard till our legs are sore, leave our prints by the creek bank shore. Didn't know the earth would keep every promise made in leaf. Footprints in the red clay, side by side and crossed. Every fall, every stand shows what it cost. out the road, oh, I wonder where I've been. I look down at where I started and remember when those footprints in the red clay ain't stuck in yesterday. They're the map that leads me home when I've lost my way. Rain moves on, earth stays red, steps fade slow. But live. Laughing rides on dusty air. The wheels complain but don't care. Going nowhere, getting there on memory lane. I pass that field on a county road. Corn's all gone, the barn's been sold. But every fall my heart still knows that sound. Funny how a simple ride can take you back in time. Harry rides through memory lane, straw in our hair, laughing in vain. Old songs hum in the wooden frame of a trailer pulled by yesterday. Friday night, flannel and boots, hands held tight under harvest moon. Cold air biting, hearts brand new. Back then, those hair rides through memory lane. Bumpy roads, but we love the pain. Every mile a name we claim on memory lane. If I could climb back on that ride, I wouldn't ask for a smoother line. Just one more laugh, one more night in the dark. Lanterns sway, someone sings, stars lean in to listen. Finally rides through memory lane. They don't roll forward, they remain, teaching hearts to feel again. Time can't change. We'll slow down, but the ride stays. Carnival lights lights flicker in my mind. Laughter echoes down the old dirt lane. I can see the Ferris wheel turning, spinning high in the summer sky. Cotton candy hands, carousel rides, and you laughing by my side. The scent of popcorn in the warm night air, and shadows of friends who aren't there. Oh, the ghosts of the county fair, they whisper soft and low. Rides long gone, but the memories glow. Every cheer, every game we played still haunts my heart. In the warm evening shade, the prize ribbons faded, the boost boarded up tight, but I remember the music and the fireflies at night. The carousel horse where you first held my hand, a small town fair, a young heart's land. Time moves on, the fairgrounds sleep, but the echoes linger, secrets they keep. I walk past the empty lot and I swear I hear your laughter on the summer air. Oh, the ghosts of the county fair, they whisper soft and low. Rides long gone, but the memories glow. Every cheer, every game we played still haunts my heart. In the warm evening shade, oh, the ghosts of the county fair, they whisper soft and low. Rides long gone, but the memories glow. Every cheer, every game we played still haunts my heart. In the warm evening shade. Wooden steps in a single boat, dust and beams, the air gone still. One small wheel won't turn no more. In the attic, a broken toy truck in the attic, rusted red, hauled my dreams from room to room. Before I knew where I was headed, boxes labeled keeping old. Funny what we never sold. I hold it like it might still run if I believe enough. Funny how the smallest things outlast everything. Gravel driving afternoon, dirt-packed roads inside my room. I'd crash it once, then tape it twice. Swore it'd be just fine. the attic. Never quit. It taught me how to carry on with a crooked wheel and grit. If I could win the years back slow and set that axle straight, I'd still let it break the same, so I'd learn how to wait. Toy truck in the attic still rolls on, and every road I've ever taken since that day was gone. Light clicks off, the dust settles down. Wheels rest quiet, but the road's around. Yellow hands in summer green, wishes whispered, never seen. Dandelions of long ago blew our dreams in rows and rows. We didn't know which way they'd go, we just let them fly. I walked that fence where we once ran, boots a little heavier now than then. The field feels small, the sky still can hold me. Funny how the smallest things remember everything. Barefoot circles in the yard, counting stars before it's dark. Every wish was falling hard from our hands. Dandelions of long ago carried hope we couldn't hold. Every seed a story told before goodbye. Maybe some are growing still on roads we never meant to fill. Maybe that's the magic will one deep breath, eyes closed tight, let it go. Dandelions of long ago taught my heart what letting go really means and how to grow in the wind. Yellow fades to silver gray, but the wish don't fade away.
dusty sunbeam through the old barn door. Grandpa's hat on the hook, worn and torn. I remember sitting on the porch swing slow, and his stories in that gentle flow. Old hands resting on the brim of his hat, telling me tales of how life was bad. Grandpa's old hat, sitting where he left it, smells like the field, the earth and the spirit. Every crease, every fold tells a story so true. Grandpa's old hat takes me back to you. The creek still whispers where we used to play. His laugh echoes softly in the end of day. That hat's a shadow of his steady hand. A piece of him still walks across this land. Time moves on, the barn gets old, but that worn hat keeps his warmth untold. I tip it back, remember all he gave. Grandpa's wisdom, his love, the life he paid. Grandpa's old hat, sitting where he left it, smells like the field, the earth and the spirit. Every crease, every fold tells a story so true. Grandpa's old hat takes me back to you. Grandpa's old hat, sitting where he left it, smells like the field, the earth and the spirit. Every crease, every fold tells a story so true. Grandpa's old hat takes me back to you. They say the moon remembers every promise left behind. Under harvest moons, remember me when the cornfields sway like used to be. Time forgets our name somehow, let that golden moon remember me now. Old boots by the door, dust on the floor, radio hums that lonesome song. Mama's voice in a Polaroid smile, Daddy's hand still strong. Back when trucks ran on hope and gas, we chased sunset, never clocks. Summer nights on borrowed dreams, riding hearts on wooden docks. Time rolls on like a tired train, but love don't rush the same. under harvest moons. Remember me when the fireflies dance wild and free. If your heart ever wonders how I loved you then, I love you now. If I'm just a name in the fall wind's cry, or a shadow in September skies, I pray your soul still knows my tune, sung soft beneath that harvest moon. On harvest moons, remember me. Let it be young, let it be free. Not the scars, not the doubt, just a love we couldn't leave without. Some things fade, but the moon don't forget. Sunlight through the dusty window shines. The floorboards creak like old familiar rhymes. I hear the laughter from the kitchen still, Mama's voice of warm biscuits, the morning chill. The farmhouse walls remember every song, every story we lived, every place we belong. Echoes of the farmhouse whisper through the halls, smell of hay and coffee, pictures on the walls. Every creak and shadow holds a memory so true. Echoes of the farmhouse take me back to you. The swing by the oak still sways in the breeze, Grandpa's old boots under the apple trees. Sunsets glow where the barn once stood tall. I can almost hear the old dog's soft call. Time moves on, fields turn golden brown, but the echoes linger when the sun goes down. I close my eyes, I'm back where I belong, in that farmhouse, in that love so strong. Echoes of the farmhouse whisper through the hall, smell of hay and coffee, pictures on the wall. Every creak and shadow holds a memory so true. Echoes of the farmhouse take me back to you.
whisper through the halls. Smell of hay and coffee, pictures on the walls. Every creek and shadow holds a memory so true. Echoes of the farmhouse take me back to you.